All right, all right, all right. Greetings, everyone. It's early in the morning where I'm at, and when there's something keep me awake, I say, well, maybe let me talk to somebody who may need to talk to somebody. So it's no accident I come on here this time. You know, it's amazing how we all connected and think we all separate. We sharing a common experience here on this earth, and everybody's in their own world. Yeah. One idea I want to share today. Oh, greetings to everyone. This is TAIFA World Ministry of Education. Call me Nathaniel. I want to talk about the importance of knowing who you are. It's a matter of life and death, especially if you're in America and you're dark complected or you're not the dominant people, because they know who you are and they're frightened of you. I'll say that again. It's important that people who are in America who not of the dominant culture, who are so-called minorities, know who you are, because the people who know who you are frightened of you. Now, if you are asleep, I think they call it woke these days. In other words, if you're just clowning or talking about the games or things most people do, which don't amount to too much, then you're not too much of a threat because they say, oh, they still sleep. I don't have to worry about them. But if you're very serious minded and don't have time for games and not trying to sing a buck dance or song and dance for anybody, and you know your history, you know your culture, you know your history, and they say, oh man, that's the enemy right there. They have respect for you, but they're sure not to let you in on that they know who you are. Now the women, the majority of the women, they really try to draw you in. Yeah, they want to draw you in for themselves because they want that power, they want that melanin. But your own woman, she's been taught that you are her enemy. So she's not looking to you. This has been my experience. I mean, I'm sure it's not everybody's experience. So she's living a lonely life because she has been taught not to submit to the man God gave her unless he's maybe a millionaire or somebody. She's been totally misled. And the man is more misled than her because he's actually going out getting families in other cultures other than his own. She 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 does it, but it's not as widespread as he is. I think the last statistics I saw was the man was going outside of his nation. 15% of the men were married women who didn't look like them. The women, it was very low. I think it was less than 5%, maybe 3%, something like that. So that shows me that more women know who they are than the men. Now, the reason why you need to know who you are because your life is in danger. You need to teach your children who they are. Because when you know who you are, you know who everybody else is. And you can protect your children from evil people. People who don't see you, they don't recognize a young man and a young woman. You're like giants to them. They see a child as a grown man. That's how frightened they are. You're like giants in their eyes. That's the way they can shoot children. There's an incident that happened in a city. This young schoolboy was looking for somebody in his neighborhood, some family member. He hasn't been there before. So he went and knocked on his door to find out how to get there. I think they had two streets of similar names. So he just said, well, let me ask these people how to get there. This happened to be a man who didn't look like him. And he saw this young man as a threat. And not only did he not talk to him, he shot him through the door. That's where I understand it. And then after he found out he was wounded, he shot him again. Now, what would cause somebody to shoot a child twice for knocking on their door? Somebody who's scared to death, scared of judgment. They must have done something in their life that they fear that they're going to reap what they sow. And he thought this young man was coming there to take him out. You see how crazy that is? But I'm looking at the family of the young boys. They didn't teach him anything. Because the family taught the young boys, don't go knocking at certain people's houses if you don't know who they are. People are dangerous, fearful. They don't want to see you on their property. They just have this genetic hatred. They don't even know why. It's just something they've grown up with. They've been taught that since birth. So the parents should have told the young man not to just go to somebody's house if you don't know what neighborhoods he's in. It'd be best to if you don't have your phone, go find somebody who looks like you and borrow their phone. And I'm saying this because I have done that myself. I have went to strange people porches. Now they didn't shoot at me, but they never answered the door. That happened twice. So it let me know, oh man, I better watch myself. These people don't want to talk to me. In other words, when someone don't answer the door, what they're saying is that, who are you? Why are you at my front door? I don't know you. You're a threat to me. And I can understand that if you're a grown man. They think there's judgment day when they see you. So, parents, I'm not going to drag this out. Welcome to the people in the chat. I see you coming in. I'm trying to finish this, and then I'll look and see if you have any questions for me. So, let me wrap this up. The point of this audio, first off, the point of this being an audio is because I want to make a black screen to remind people that they're not black. Stop calling yourself that, and stop allowing other people to call you that, and watch your life improve. But if you don't call yourself black, you got to know who you are. That's a sign that you don't know who you are. Call yourself black, African American, which is an oxymoron, because you don't know nothing about Africa. You have no family in Africa. Well, yeah, if you don't have any family in Africa, you can't say you're an African American just because they the same complexion. If that was the case, there'd be no different nations. Everybody be the same. There'd be no difference between the English and the Germans and the French and the Belgians and the Dutch. But people have their own nation. Just because they look alike don't make them all one. So teach your children culture so they'd be hesitant to just go up on other people as if they treat them. In other words, you got to prepare your children for the real world. Tell them, hey, everybody don't love you. Some people just hate the sight of you. So be careful who you talk to. And the thing about not talking to strangers, that's very good. It's very good not talking to strangers. That's a good thing to teach your child, but I think people have gotten away from that. And we need to get back to it. So when your child, I've been really speaking around it. I haven't been very direct because I have this is a community that's not mine, and I don't want to offend this community because they allow me to come here and use their platform. If it was my platform, I just flat out tell you what I want to tell you. But I'm telling you, but I'm using coded language, so nobody can be offended. And thank y'all for subscribing and liking the videos. I see it has increased. I'm getting more likes on my audios. That's really, and my subscriptions going up. That means I gotta upgrade my videos. I got my equipment. Just having the time to get everything set up. Excuse me. I guess it's time for me to go when I start coughing. Okay, what's up in the trap? What's up in the chat? What's you got? What you got? What you got? Okay, I don't see nobody with any questions, but thank you for coming in, greeting me. I appreciate that. And Are you hired to the tribe? Greetings, everyone. Assalamu alaikum.